Yesterday I completely fell apart, and I want to talk to you about it because something tells me that you've had that day as well. It started with one thing going wrong. Just one. My wife needed a ride to get to work. Simple. But that one thing pulled the thread. And by the time I looked up, it was 2 p.m. I missed my workout, missed my appointment at the gym with my trainer. I was sitting in traffic eating ice cream because it was so hot. I'm trying to console the emotions I was dealing with. And I felt like a completely different man from the man who was trying to build. One disruption, and it costed me the entire day. But here's what I realized. That's not a car problem because the car broke down. That's not a schedule problem because I had a schedule. That's a discipline problem because a disciplined man doesn't lose his entire day when one thing goes wrong. He absorbs the hit and keeps on moving. And I didn't do that yesterday. And I have to be honest about it because if I'm gonna stand here and talk to you about building yourself up, I have to show you what it looks like when I fall down. See, there's this idea that I keep coming back to that won't leave me alone. The gap between who you are and who you can be is always growing. And every time you choose distraction over discipline, that gap becomes wider. Until one day, you're standing at the edge of it, looking across the man who you're supposed to become, and it's too far for you to reach. It's a canyon. Why? Because you stopped running. See, that's the thing that actually scares me. It's not failure. It's not debt. It's not looking bad in front of camera. It's not losing. It's the slow, quiet, daily widening of the gap between who I am and who I know that I can be. That's the enemy. And yesterday, I fed it. There's always two voices in your head. One says you're tired. You've had a rough day. You deserve a break. Rest. Tomorrow you'll be better. The other says, this is the moment that defines you. Not the easy days. This one over here. Right now. Yesterday, the first voice won. And you know the feeling that comes right after, that hollow feeling, when you go to sleep knowing that you didn't keep your word to yourself? See, that's not tiredness. That's not stress. That's the feeling of slowly becoming someone that you don't respect. And I refuse to let that feeling become normal. Here's the reframe that got me out of bed this morning. Bad days aren't sinkholes, they're just speed bumps. A sinkhole swallows you. You don't typically come back out of a sinkhole. A speed bump only slows you down, and only if you let it. The second you decide to accelerate, it's behind you. Yesterday was a speed bump, a bad one, but I'm still on the road. The question was whether or not I'll have bad days. The question has always been, how fast can you get back up? So I came to the gym today with one intention. Not to hit a personal record, not to look good, not to post a freaking video. I came to kill yesterday's version. Because that version, the one that let one breakdown unravel an entire day, that version cannot take me to where I'm going. See, I have a number in my head, a target. And I know with total certainty that the man that I was yesterday, that version of myself would never hit it. So he has to go. And tomorrow, I'll have to do it again. And the day after that. See, that's what this actually is. It's not fitness. It's not content. It's the daily decision to become someone your past self would never recognize. If you had a bad day yesterday, I see you. If you broke your word to yourself, I see you. If you went to sleep feeling like you're falling behind the man that you're supposed to be, I see you. Because I was right there with you. But here's what I know. The gap only becomes a canyon when you stop running. So today, we run. Get back in alignment, mute the noise, do the one thing that reminds you of who you actually are. For me, it's this, working out at the gym. What's yours?